Hello. Good morning. I mean, is it really morning? It's kind of 2 a.m. in the morning. Oh, it's still technically morning, so I'm not wrong. Hello, guys. Every there are there people awake at this hour? Cause it's kind of late. I don't know what to tell you, but it's pretty freaking late. And I'm gonna be surprised if people show up. Oh my god, hello. I forgot time zones exist. What am I saying? Hello, Nemo. Nemo. More like Nemo from that movie. The movie Nemo. So funny. Anyways, moving on. We have an art stream today, which sounds pretty crazy considering art streams. No way. I thought this guy gave up on art. Wrong. Me giving up on art? Unbelievable. That does not happen. I do not lose my mental mid-stream and then I die. You got tea to spill? Hell yeah, perfect, because it's an art stream, so I get to, like, listen and be the observer when everyone's having a fun life while I'm sitting on my ass all day drawing shit. But yes, I love it. I'm a bit, like, I'm not even tired at all, actually. I am not tired in the slightest. I'm actually quite energized, which is surprising. Anyways, without further ado. Oh shit, wrong overlay. Ooh, that's better. Wee! Do you see it? Do you see it? Isn't it so cool? I'm working on the artwork right now. I haven't finished any of the coloring yet, but we are gonna get there when we get there. So, I've decided that fuck it, I'm not gonna do the line art or anything like that on stream, okay? We're not doing that anymore. Fuck that. Because that just ruins my mental. It makes me feel like an idiot whenever I can't draw in front of in front of people. It makes me feel dumb. So I'm not gonna do it anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna quit. But yeah, I skipped the line art this time because I don't want to. Obviously, I don't want the stream to be too long, right? It's quite logical to try to have it shortened, because I'm not one of those guys that try to like extend the stream for it to be as long as I want it to be, as long as it possibly can be. And I can be a little more goofy today because I'm not doing gaming. So, you know what that means, right? The mustache is coming on. The artist's mustache is coming on. Oh shit, it's not even centered. The mustache is coming on today, folks, because we are going serious. We're going serious mode. We're going serious mode. We're so serious today. Oh my god, so much tea. So much tea. Very nice. I'd love to hear some more tea. I mean, it's just a way to entertain my very boring life. So, if you got tea to spill, spill the tea. Hell yeah. But right now, I'm trying to configure my VTuber model so it stops closing its motherfucking eyes whenever I look down, because it keeps doing that and it's annoying. Stop. Can you like open your eyes or something, Yuki? Why are your eyes always trying to close? My eyes aren't even that small. My eyes are pretty big. You got home earlier like 5.5 hours ago, but there's an event? Wow, so fancy. Oh, let me guess. Basketball was like the main sport, ain't it? Yeah. My biggest guess is basketball was the main sport, right? Right? There's no way it wasn't. Let's name the file. Let's name the folder the coloring folder, because we need a color and we can't really. It wasn't? No shot. I thought it was like the main sport there, considering every Filipino that I know plays basketball. Oh well, guess I'm wrong. I'm actually glad that I'm wrong. Maybe we can finally be good at a sport that's normal sports? Fair enough. Okay, I get it. I don't know any Pinoy sports, actually. Now that I think about it, I don't know a single Pinoy sport. But that's okay. because who cares if I don't know it? It's not the end of the world if I don't know a Filipino sport. Alright, move my head. These are the layers we are working with today for the coloring layers, which is what? Hair? Which, for viewers that aren't speaking English, which I'm probably no one is, because even though I'm streaming at this time, no one from Japan watches me. We call hair in Japanese kami, I think. The 1 foot race? How is that supposed to work? So you have 1 foot? Do they like chop off your foot or something? Or is it like the one where you're just hopping? Are you just hopping? That sounds like a fun sport. Hold. Sounds like a very fun sport. Wait, hold on. We gotta like do the fan service today. Hey, hello Rino. You are the star of the show today. I gotta put the cat ears on. Oh my god, we are popping off. Holy smokes, look at our outfit. Look at our drip today. And then not only that, we have to have the ice cream on the side because hell yeah, bing chilling, yeah. But yeah, don't worry about it. I will always make artwork for my favorite streamers, eh? Just keep up the hard work. Why is it not switching my color? What? Hold on. What? What's going on? Why can't I switch my secondary? Oh, there we go. That's better. But yeah, we are currently cooking up a new artwork today, which is going to be the first artwork this month, I'm pretty sure, because I have been procrastinating my ass off with the amount of artwork I've been doing. You twisted your ankle? Ah, that sucks. Wow, they laughed at you? That's harsh. Why would they laugh at you? You tried your best, though. And you know what? They weren't laughing at you. Okay, if they weren't laughing at you, they were laughing for you. Yeah. Let me give it like that. It's like they're laughing because of the silliness of the situation, not because they're trying to ridicule you. Probably. Most likely. I'm not trying to inject you with copium, but like that likely. But hey, it happens. It happens. Everybody falls. Everybody falls, and eventually they get up, right? They always get up. You can fall as many times as you want. As long as you don't fall off a cliff, you'll probably get up. That makes sense. Like, I don't know. It's okay. It's all good. Like, there are, of course, I probably shouldn't be like, but there's so many videos of people falling, and it's just really funny. I think it's just generally when someone falls, people are just gonna laugh at it, right? Like, I don't think it really matters what body type you are. When you fall, you're gonna get laughed at. Like, even if you're like, you could be like the skinny guy, right? And if you fall, you're gonna get laughed at. If you are like, you know, a little heavy, it doesn't, you're still gonna get laughed at. But like, yeah, it is what it is. So like, as long as you aren't too affected by it, then it should be fine. And if you are, then yeah, I don't know what to do other than screw those guys for laughing. Grr. It is what it is. There's not much you can do about body types, right? Hell yeah, we're drawing fan arts at the same time? That's wonderful. But hey, it's okay to not be skinny. Like, I'm not the skinniest guy ever. Like, obviously, I'm a bit ever since the pandemic, I haven't been my I haven't been as skinny as before. But it's okay. Because I'm working, I'm doing everything I can to work it off, and it's working. Oh, you're working on your visual novel? Sick. Yeah, code is hard. Are you doing Python? Are you doing Python or the other one? I don't know what the fucking code names are, but I know that there is a type of coding you can do, or like the main coding that I did when I started making a visual novel during high school for fun was Python, and it was pretty like painful. Yeah, you're using the same program that Doki Doki uses. But now that I think about it, I really should go on more runs. I know like I go on a run every week, but I don't think a weekly run is enough. I feel like I don't feel like I'm pushing myself. I don't feel like I'm pushing myself enough. Okay, this has been on my mind for a while, where like I don't think I'm pushing myself hard enough. I feel like I'm being too content with mediocrity. I'm too content with like settling for like medium level results when I really what I really want is like I really want to push myself to the limit, and I don't feel like I've been doing that recently. Like I really should like, you know, go all out, but at the same time it's kind of difficult because of the weather. Running in the rain is kind of cringe, but still I gotta push myself. I must become a marathon runner at this point. And push myself to the limit. And not only that, I will be lifting weights every second of the day. Every moment I have, it's gonna be weightlifting. No breaks, just lifting. Because I feel like I've been too content with my mediocrity, and it's time to push myself to the very edge of my ability. Because only then will I be happy about my development. It's time to become a full-on bodybuilder. It's time. It's time to go to the gym every day, every morning. 7 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 7 days a week, just like Jungkook said. I'm gonna make it green for now so I can see if I'm missing any parts of the hair, because sometimes you don't see it, but I see it because my eyes are well trained. It's also hurting my eyes to look at. Holy shit, this green is so bright. Yabe. Yabai. Muscle Yuki needs to happen. I can't like sit here and accept the fact that I'm not super muscular yet. Right? I can't sit here and accept that. I even had my bulking phase just so I could set myself up so I can like convert all that shit to muscle. But I just don't feel like I've been working hard enough. That's like my issue that I have with myself right now. It's just I need to put in more work. Because why do all that? Why bulk when you're not gonna like convert the bulking into like muscular power, right? Yeah, Oguri Rino, just like that. Like, there's no point in bulking if you're just not gonna work out, because that's just overeating at that point. I set myself up for failure. I even have like a dumbbell, like a set of dumbbells and like what do you call it? Weights, like the things you put. Like I have a barbell too that I haven't been using too much, because obviously barbells are kind of big. There's not much space for me to do stuff with it, so I've just been using the smaller ones, like the dumbbells. But I still feel like I haven't been doing enough. Like my outside workout setup is starting to become obsolete because it's starting to get really cold. So going outside to work out is just gonna put me in the freezer. But still, I gotta keep going. But yeah, my patio has been recently filled up with a lot of shit, so I haven't been able to work out because my entire workout station is on my patio. Like the bench, the weights, they're all on there. And like recently we've had an influx of furniture. We've gotten a bunch of furniture in our house, and yeah, it started filling up the patio because we had to put the extra furniture somewhere, right? So we put it on the patio, and now my entire workout station is filled with fucking furniture. So now I can't work out anymore because I'm currently in the middle of getting skill gapped by the fact that furniture is existing there. Which makes sense, I get it. I mean, where else am I gonna put my furniture, right? But still, I feel like I'm getting weaker every day. I feel like every day my arms become more flimsy. I have to find a way to make sure I get my daily training in, because it's important. Hey Marine, welcome. I always talk about this me working out all the time, and what the fuck? Why did it go to the arm? What? Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on, I messed up. That's better. That's what, like, I'm so like hellbent on working out as much as I can because I'm starting to run out of time because I'm not as young as I used to be. So my window's starting to close with body development. The window's starting to close. Push-ups? Yes, I do push-ups every now and then. But like, weightlifting is so much more fun. If I had redeems, just like on Twitch, I think I'd be doing a lot more push-ups actually, now that I think about it, because I would put... My idea is that I would put a push-up redeem on Twitch and then make it cheap, so every like 5 minutes I have to do like 10 push-ups. Which is actually not easy for me, because obviously my arms are still flimsy. So... push-up era, not in a good spot. That's why I've been doing dumbbells, so I can make my arms better, so I can do push-ups. And I'm like almost there. I can nearly do 10 in a row. Like I'm not as weak as I was before. Back like 5 months ago, I could only do 3 push-ups. Now I could do 9. See, the muscular arc is on its way. It's actually on its way, and it's not stopping. It's not stopping anytime soon. Yo, what's up, the ocean? If I said that correctly, I don't want to mess up. The progress is staggering. Sometimes I feel like I'm leaving myself in the dust. Eventually, I'm truly gonna be the bodybuilder of all time. I wanna be just like my esports idols, right? And I know it sounds crazy, right? It sounds crazy. How the fuck are esports players gonna be muscular when they're playing fucking video games all day, right? That's I bet that's the thoughts right now. How can you look up to esports players when it comes to like having being muscular? Well, listen. Okay, there are pros that obviously don't work on their body, but then there are pros that do. For example, the players from T1, the League of Legends Korean team. Their jungler is fucking buff as shit. Like, dude is kinda ripped. And he plays video games for a living. So, the reason why I look up to them is like, okay, they're able to maintain this while being a top, like one of the top players in the world. Like, I wanna be that. Like, push-ups and all that. I need to be him. I need to be him. Wow, I'm realizing I'm getting a lot more viewers when I'm streaming at this time than when I stream at my normal, like, 7 PM. Maybe I should consider doing this a lot more. Maybe I have been cooking recently with my stream schedule. Maybe the theory's right. Maybe I do cook when it's later at night. Yeah, good luck with your VN. I hope it goes well. because I know VNs are not easy to make, so I respect those that are able to make it, because goddamn, it's hard. It's difficult. No joke. And then now we have to. How am I gonna do the hair? It's been such a long time. I forgot which pen I use. I think it's watercolor. I use watercolor for making the hair darker. Probably not this one. Probably this one, right? Yeah, it's this one, right? Alright, so we're gonna make it so the hair is darker where it's supposed to be darker, like here. Like, let's put the line art back to its full opacity and look at how it looks. Remove the green because we don't need it anymore. Let's put the gray background on just so we can get a better idea of how the colors are working together, because if I just have a white background, I'm gonna end up making everything like too dark or too bright because of the surrounding. Oh, because it's a 2 AM stream and my brain is deep fried, just like egg foo young. I mean, it's not really deep fried, but there's so much oil in it that you can basically call it deep fried. But yeah, it's Cat Yuki time. It's time for Cat Yuki. The monster has returned. You can't escape. There is no escape. Especially when I need to promote my cover. I will not rest until I know that there's enough hype behind my cover. Well, chat hasn't been getting really funny recently. They haven't been daring me to do anything crazy. So we're chill. We're good. Why am I eating ice cream? Cause Bing chilling. Well, how she went Bing chilling. I don't know, because it's funny. It's funny. Ice cream is a funny thing because a certain pro wrestler said the funny words. The funny words in a car while promoting Fast and the Furious. I wonder like what he was saying. I wonder what he was talking about. Yo, Laogan Ma was kind of crazy because it looked like he murdered someone. The Laogan Ma video goes nuts. Laogan Ma, Laogan Ma, Laogan Ma. Hey, there's 6 people watching. Alright. Let's get down to business. Alright. How many are watching from the Philippines? Alright, we're getting down to business right now. We're confronting. Okay? How many people are watching from the Philippines? Alright, let's look at the analytics right now. Right? Because recently I was looking through my analytics, right? And my top geographies, my top countries for the past month have all been from the Philippines. 12%. I know, it sounds like a little amount, but most of it's not even documented. It's the highest percentage of viewers that I have. So, who here is watching from the Philippines? I would like to say I dropped my phone. I would like to thank the Philippine Islands for existing and watching my streams. Alright, I would like to give my thanks. Salamat. Salamat po. And I would also like to thank Canada for being the other 10%. Yeah, let's go. Let's go Canada. I love maple syrup. And then as for our third highest demographic, the United States of America. Hey, what can I say? Even I don't know what the fuck a kilometer is. But yeah, I didn't know I was that big in the Philippines until today. When I found out. I found out that Philippines is now my biggest demographic, and I'm like super happy about it because not only do I reunite with yeah, they use kilometers. Nobody uses fucking miles in Canada. You use miles in Canada, you're getting laughed at, okay? You're getting laughed at. You'd be like, Oh my god, let me guess. You're here for our oil too? You're gonna hear that. Trust me. When I say that you're gonna get laughed at. Singaporean? Hey, look. Listen. We can all agree that most of my viewers are from Asia. Which, and more specifically, relatively the same part of Asia. Okay? The southeast of the Asia. Would Hong Kong be considered Southeast Asia? It's on the same, like, hold on, let's do some geography lesson real quick, homies. Screw the art for now. Let's do some geography lessons. Let me like figure out my geography. Because what I remember is that they all like have this, they're all on the South China Sea, I'm pretty sure. Except for like Singapore, which is like kind of like out there. But they're all relatively the same area. They're all on the South China Sea. I don't know. I mean, obviously it's near China, they kind of border it. But like that, it's also like close to it's also pretty close to the Philippines. If you like make a arrow towards it, it's like around 300 kilometers. That's a pretty short distance. Now, I am saying that as a Canadian, 300 kilometers is kind of nothing. It's a very short distance. Alright, it can be considered. Let's see. I remember when, back in 2021, when a lot of my viewers were from Indonesia. It kind of gives me that same vibe. My geography, yeah. Basically, Canada is such a huge country that 300 kilometers is basically nothing. 300 kilometers will probably get you like 10%, will probably get you like 5% across the country. It will take you nowhere. Canada's kind of massive, so it takes a lot to get to the next biggest city when you're in like one city. Like, let's just say you're in Toronto, right? Let's say you're in Toronto. The closest large city to you is like the capital, Ottawa, which is already 200 kilometers away. That's a big distance when you're not in Canada. 200 kilometers in, like, let's use an example. Let's use an example of, alright, let's use the Philippines as an example. 200 kilometers, that's like the distance between Manila and, let's see here. Let me do some measurements. That's like double the distance between Manila and Baguio. Or like, let's go to Singapore. It's like the same distance between Singapore and Kuala Lumpur, if I said that correctly. Or Japan. Let's use Japan as an example. 200 kilometers. That's the same distance between. That's basically Osaka to Tokyo. A bit shorter, but like, get what I'm saying? Canada's huge. Also, it's really cold. Some places in Canada, we drop to like... Some places in Canada drop to like minus 50. And I remember sometime a few years ago when it like dropped to negative 60 at one point. Like, holy smokes. That was like some of the craziest shit I've seen. Like, you could not expect that. You would have to like put on like 1,000 layers. You'd stay inside actually at that point. Don't even go outside. You'd insta freeze. You're just dead. You go outside, you're dead. Any part of your skin is exposed in that coldness. If like even a sliver of your skin is exposed, cut that limb off at that point. Cut the arm off. Like a small part of your arm is exposed, and you like leave it for like 5 minutes. You might as well cut the arm off. You have to be covered, like covered, like absolutely nothing showing. Except for like maybe some parts of your face that has, like, obviously your eyes will probably have to be covered. Your mouth, you have to wear a mask, so you also don't want to like breathe in too much because you're just gonna breathe in cold air and you're just gonna freeze your lungs. When the snow is melting, is it? I guess it makes it more humid, right? And humid cold is kind of crazy. Balaclava? I actually don't know what that is. Can you like, you know what? I don't even need to ask what it is. I'm just gonna search it up. I'm not one of those streamers that are like, oh, it's ski mask. It looks like the thing from Counter-Strike. It looks like the thing from Counter-Strike. I don't know, we just call it ski masks here. If it gets cold enough, it starts to get hot? Really? I think that's just a sensory thing, no? It's like a thing your nervous system does when you're like too cold. Like it makes you feel hotter or something if I remember correctly. It's some science bullshit that I don't understand because that's biology at this point. I forgot what the real thing was called, but like, yeah, you're cooking. You're cooking with that. Hold on, I'm trying to find a good reference for like how I used to color or how I used to shade the hair. I'm not finding it. Let's go to my Toho art challenge and see how I did Chirono's hair. Oh, it was that simple? Okay, got it. But yeah. It gets pretty chilly. Not to mention, summers can get pretty hot too. Yeah, I know. We use the same art programmer. It's pretty cool. We use the same programmer. So like, the irony is immense. Yeah, it's like frostburn in a way. I don't know what the real term is because I'm not smart anymore. Yo, what's up, Scoot? Welcome to the stream. I don't know how much I'm cooking today. I'm kind of hungry. I had congee for dinner, but I don't think it was enough. Bro, hold on, I need to rant a bit. Bro, congee? Congee without century eggs? It's not right. Congee without century eggs is not right. Alright, I said it. It just don't feel right. Like, I had congee for dinner. It was pretty good, but it didn't have century eggs in it. So, I just wasn't vibing with it, you know? It just didn't... I didn't get the full experience. I was a little disappointed. The meat inside was okay, but the egg, no egg. It ain't right. Then also, I ate longanisa as well. Now that was pretty banger. Pretty solid. And then I think we had the wonton soup or something. I don't remember what I had. What? Yeah, you heard it right. Longanisa? The funny looking sausage. The red looking sausage. It's like, I like it. And I'm not talking about the salty ones. I don't like the salty longanisa. I like the ones that are like red and then they're kind of sweet. Those ones are like super good and I love it. Yeah, congee. Yeah, you need it. You fucking need. You need the century eggs, or else the congee will not slap. It will not be bussin'. It will be mid, in fact. I'm adorable. I don't know how to react to that one. See, normally That's the first time I've been called adorable. But hey, you know what? I take it. We take those. We're adorable, guys. Let's take off the mustache, actually. I think I feel like my artist skill is starting to fade. Oh, wait, can I have a unibrow? Oh my god, look at my unibrow. Oh my god. Look, I have a unibrow now. Now that I can get behind. In fact, you know what? We're not finished yet. We're not finished. Hold on, hold on. Watch this. We're not finished yet. Wait, hold on. Where the fuck is it? I lost it. I lost it. We need to put a meme. Common Yuki W. Hell yeah. We're actually cooking today. Common W. Can we get a W in the chat today, folks? Can we get a W in the chat? Send some W's, alright? This is a huge win today. I figured out the true demographic. 2 AM. Now watch me screw up my sleep schedule again, and then I'll never stream it this time ever again. Amen. Then we can add another meme. Oh yeah. We are starting to look like an abomination. Oh my god, look at us. Look at us. We are truly a VTuber of all time. We are truly a VTuber of all time. One of the moments in history, I tell you. This will be put in history books for you all to read. Hatsuyuki Kiiroku, the goofiest fucking VTuber ever. When he's trying to be serious, he ends up sounding goofy, and like, he's low-key a dumbass, but it's okay. He didn't go to school in a long time. It's okay. Sometimes he thinks he's cooking, but in reality he is fucking burning the food. Right. The hair, I'm almost finished with like the current state of the hair. I'm just like making a few like altercations to the way the texturing looks. Trying to make it look more nice. This is freakish. Get this out. Get this out. Hold on. We're getting rid of all this. We're going back to base form. We're cooking. We're back to normal. Alright, we escaped. We escaped the chef allegations. Why is my cat meowing at my door? My cat wants to get inside my room. Should I let her in? Should I let my cat in the room? I don't know why. This is the first time she's done this in a long time. Normally she, whenever I bring her to my room, she leaves immediately. What does my cat want? What? Oh my god, she's meowing loud. No, my cat's freaking scratching my door right now. Probably wants food. I kind of want to let her in, but at the same time, I don't want to get up. Okay, fine. You know what? Oh my god, these stupid cats interrupted my mojo. I'm back. Sorry, but this is the first time my cat has done this in a long time. No, don't sit on my bag. You're gonna put fur on it. Hey, get off. Shoo! Get off the bag. You're gonna make it furry again. I don't want to use duct tape. Oh, okay, never mind. She's sitting in my bag. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna spend the entire day tomorrow getting all the fur off my bag. No, no, don't scratch it. No, what are you doing? That is Jordan Brand. It's being silly. My cat's being silly. This is the first time she slept in my room since like last year. You know, I used to like my cat used to sleep on my cat like used to beg to get in my room so she could sleep on my bed. But then like for the past like year, she hasn't been doing that, and I've been pretty sad about it. But this could be the redemption arc. My cat will finally decide to not ignore me anymore. Cats are so funny though. They're actually so funny. Silly little guys. They just meow and knock things over. My cat doesn't do that. She sits around all day, occasionally barfs on the floor because she has a hairball. Occasionally attacks my legs for no reason. Even though she doesn't use her claws, I still see it as a threat. She runs out of the house whenever the door opens. Actually, a devious creature. Gotta love having cats. Makes your life a lot more exciting. Because you have to worry about your cat doing some crazy shit that you can't predict. Thus is a life of a cat owner. I'm no longer cat boy. It's okay. We can add another prop onto my face. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what kind of prop we can add. Also, the only reason why my model freezes like this is because I'm like going through my files and trying to find props. It's not actually because I lost my tracking. It's just because I opened up oh my god. Oh my wa mo. Wait. Here's it. Wait. Oh my wa mo. Shindeiru. Nani? This is so stupid. Oh my wa mo. Shindeiru. Sorry. That's enough of that. Why do I have that? Oh my god, hold on. Maybe I might be cooking. Oh fuck. Yo, I'm sitting on myself. I'm sitting on myself. It's the Shinji pose. It's the Shinji pose. How should I do the hair? I'm like, I've recently, so here's the style I've been doing for hair highlights recently. So I take a brush and just do something like this, right? Something like this. And then I, you know, cover it with white, because obviously that's the thing to do. Ah, fuck, you know what? We need to use a better brush for this. Like let me use a different layer too. I do something like this for the hair. Yeah, I saw your new model. It looks sick. Fucking love it. It looks sick. You got a jacket. I like it. I like it, Picasso. It looks really good, I like it. But like normally I do this and then I use the erase tool like something like do some shit like this. But I've been thinking of like starting to deviate from that because I feel like it's kind of lame. And I want to start being more natural with my brush strokes and not just use fill tool all the time. So we're gonna try something new with the shading here, or with the highlights here. We're gonna use the square tool from my brush, my square what do you call it, watercolor brush. But yeah, it's very well done. You know, I want a live 2D model soon, but like it's so expensive. I don't think I can even like, I don't want to bother trying to make money just so I can buy a VTuber model. I just can't afford it. I respect it. It's not easy to make. Let me just like tilt it a bit so I can. I want to get like the general points of where I want to put the hair thingy. Or something like this. Maybe I'll use squares this time for the. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Never mind. Maybe it's the way I did it. Maybe if I do it like this. Yo, spill the tea. I don't want to end up talking about like a workout routine again. And me complaining more about how my house is not suitable for having weights. Every day. Oh really? What the heck? Oh my god. 1.3k? Sheesh. Yeah, I'm so broke. That's just a number that I can't fathom. That's like about the same price as my PC. Yeah, I'm glad it did. Must be worth the money. How did the entire section go missing in emote? Did he get kidnapped? Alright, I'm just gonna experiment a little bit with the styles I want to do. So they ditched. They skipped. Those motherfuckers. You can't just be skipping school events. That's disrespectful towards the school and the efforts you've made throughout the year. You can't just ditch it. The fuck? Oh man. Hold on. I want to look at some styles that I could do for highlights. I want to look through various styles, what I want to do. So there's obviously the standard anime hair thingy that you can do with this. Hold on. Let me remove these two. Oh, Shibal! That's not what I want to do. There we go. Fix that. Played in the blazing heat. Yikes! I see. I would dodge. I would dodge a school event honestly, because I just don't like. I don't like school events. But having to play in the midst of summer, yeah. How do people live through that? Or not summer, but in the midst of heat, some like hot weather. Can't imagine myself doing that. I'll probably complain, and then they'd get annoyed with me, and then I'd get kicked out. I'm always complaining. I'm always complaining about something. Because there's always something to complain about. There's always going to be something for me to complain about. That's too dark. Always something. If the temperature is like 1 degree too high, I'm complaining about it. If the rain is slightly too rainy, I'm complaining. I'm not gonna hear the end of it. Maybe I'm not clicking with that. Maybe I'm not clicking with this. Trying to test around with some designs for students. Yeah, what am I doing? Alright, let me read this. Yikes. I mean, they were dodging. They were dodging alright. Dodging the service they had to do for their school. Truly a shame. Not much you can do about that. Right, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I want to have some like lines here so it looks like the hair is more like divided into parts rather than it all being in one mesh. Which I think that's one thing I can criticize my old artworks for doing, which is making the hair a bit bland, making it feel like all the hair is on one strand. I don't want to do that. Something like this will work. Then we can blend it in better, like this. Then we can have something at the top. Oh yeah, oh I forgot. I wanted to tell you guys this, but I was thinking of doing MMD videos again. I was feeling pretty inspired as of late. I was feeling a bit inspired to make MMD videos. Just for fun. Just for the shits. So, if you see any MMD video pop out of nowhere, yep, that's why. I felt randomly inspired, like I usually do. It happens. There are moments where I'm just like, I want to do something today. That's not Genshin. And I'd like end up doing something crazy. Well, honestly, I just want to do shit. Alright, you know what? I think I'm pretty happy with the hair. I'm pretty happy with the way the hair turned out. It is obviously lacking the highlights, which is okay, because we can just add them on. We can add them on now. And now I can be more creative with how I do the highlights. Because, you know what? Screw my old highlight style. We're gonna do something different for today. I want to try doing the thing where they're like, where they do the highlights like this. Something like this. And then like that. Well, I should probably make it higher actually. That's too low. Somewhere here. Now if I put in layer, something like this. I feel like I can cook with this type of highlights. But at the same time, I low-key want to do the other thing, where it's just like this, so I can retain my style. But this just feels like such a lazy way to do it. It feels so lazy. Oh, I forgot. I should probably gradient it, right? But yeah, we can just do this, and then for this part, we can erase it for the strands of it that are gonna happen here. We can just erase it like this. We can cook like this. Erase it here like this. Erase it here, because it wouldn't make sense. And then erase it here, because it's close to the edge. Erase it here. Erase it here, erase it here, and erase it here. Then we're left with this. We can just erase this part. There, technically that's the highlights done. I do want to move it up. No, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that highlight. I'm not happy in the slightest. I can obviously just do this, where it's like, hold on, let me see if I can cook. There is a thing I can do, where it's just like, you know, something like this. But that also, it just feels lazy. Alright, let's see. Let's see what I can cook up today. Based on my, feeling. Alright, we're gonna go serious mode. Put on the serious glasses. We put on the serious glasses since we're about to cook. Let's take a look. So the hair truly is hair. Yep, that is hair, alright. So let me get my optimal drawing stance. Put up on a chair. Here's what we're gonna cook today. Here's what we're gonna cook. So 1, 2, wait, 1. Something like this. 1, 2. And then we're gonna have one here. 3. Then 4. Alright, now we're just gonna clean it up. Obviously, we gotta clean it up a bit. Remove it from here. We don't necessarily need there to be highlights here. Remove the hair, because it wouldn't make sense for there to be highlights in the back of the hair. Hey Ryosuke. I'm currently cooking up something fine today. Chef in the kitchen, Hatsu Chef Ki Chef Roku, doing some annual cooking, like I usually do. I am the one that cooks. Just like this. And we can do the same with this here. Just... I want it to be a thin line. Like this. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Ryosuke. It's been a while since I've seen you. How have you been? I haven't been streaming at a very well time for your time zone, so I do apologize for that. My neck is starting to hurt though. I'm just like looking at my tablets. We can obviously make changes for this since the hair is on a different layer. Could make sense to like put it higher up like this. Then for these ones, well, no, I have to put it like this, right? Something like this, so it feels like it's on a different layer. Yeah, it is what it is. That's life. I'm cooking. It's Chef Yuki back at it again. Chef Yuki in the kitchen. I've always cooking, always chilling, always being chilling. Then we can just like do the same for this, except we divide it based off of the strands of hair, based off of the hair structure. Not good. Not good. Not good enough. It's not that it's not good, it's that it's not good enough. Not good enough for me. Every stream I struggle at one thing, and today it's just gonna be the highlights we're struggling at. Wait a second! I have this tool! Wait, let me just use a line tool. Then map it all out. Then technically I don't really have to like do anything myself. No, that looks fucking horrible. Never mind. We're fine, we're okay. We just need to ensure that we're cooking. Oh shit, white hair Reno. That can't be. Right now it does look a little insane. But trust me, we're gonna be fine. Put down the pen, Yuki, and start thinking. Alright. What the fuck is going on? Clearly, I have not been cooking recently. And my neck's trying to hurt. Let me do a stretch. Let me do a stretch. Maybe that's why. I need music too. I gotta get in the groove now. There's a new League of Legends song that came out and I kinda wanna hear how it sounds. By Heartsteel. Alright, gotta see what the new song's all about. Just need to make sure. Alright, now we can have some cool music in the background for me. This is how I get inspired. So, don't mind me if I go quiet for a bit. We're gonna go into full focus mode. Why is my pen doing this? Stop it. All right. Alright, you know what? We cooked. We have cooked. I like this. I like this. I like this a lot. I like it, Picasso. And then we can just make some small changes. Okay. Okay, I like the way it looks now. It's not looking. Oh my god, stop that. It's not looking too bad. And then I can do this. Oh. I'm cooking right now. Alright, break the silence, Yuki. We're back. We're so back. And then we can do the easy solution to mediocrity, and that's by taking the regular color. You take the regular color, right? You go, wait, let's look at what the model looks like, actually. I want to try adding a gradient. Because I always put gradients in the hair. I want to see what I can cook though. I kind of want to like deviate from the original design a little bit and like gradient the hair, which is what I always do. But I don't know if I want to do that because it's might end up going too far away from the original design. And I don't want to, like, you know, deviate too much because I still want to be true to the original. But at the same time, maybe I can get like a bluish purple that fades into a more purple. Something like maybe like this actually. Or I can make it so it's really like this. No. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. What if I like make it half? Nah. We can make it purplish, bluish, whitish, something like this. And then have the bottom parts be a little more this. Or watch the cooking recipe today. We're gonna cook with this color scheme. We're not even gonna go with the original color. We're gonna go red and yellow. Watch this. Oh my god, my stream crashed for like 2 seconds there. I saw it. I witnessed my stream crash for 2 seconds. But I think I'm happy with the way this one looks. It's just I have a little bit of a green and bluish. Ah, I see. Yeah, I can use my cheat code to make it work. Because I have a specific strategy just set up for this. It's called the cool strat. I need to remember what I did for the layerings. I'm just gonna open up one of my older artworks because I forgot what I did. Wait, did my stream like fuck up? Is it okay? Is my stream okay? Is it still streaming at 1080? Because for me it is. Let me just open up all my old artworks just so I can see. Oh, this new leak sound's actually kind of nice. Yeah, wait, I'm trying to find it. I'm just gonna look at the Chirona one because that one is like my most recent artwork. So the layering for this was add overlay. Okay. Wait, the one under is overlay, right? Overlay, max opacity, and add at 30%. Adds one on top, overlays below. Okay, got it. And then I do that. We can go with the blue-green. Oh, that's not what. That's not it. But that looks kind of cool. You're Hatsune Miku now. Right. Alright, you know what? Oh wow, that looks so silly now. What the heck? It doesn't even look like highlights anymore. It just looks like there's screens on you. Alright, let me just fix this. I fucked up. Time for some damage control. I think we should... I can shave the amount of shit. I can shave the amount of... Yeah, I can like make a few adjustments to this. For example, making these like less pronounced and more subtle. So they're not covering too much of the hair, so it doesn't look too unnatural. We can start off with that. Then I can do something like this, which arguably looks better than it was before. By adding a bit of a concave design to the highlights, it makes it look nicer. I'm thinking like, hold on, come on, something like this. Have a concave design to it, and then we can make it work from there. Yes, alright, we're a bit cooking right now. My cat's snoring. Can you hear that? Yes, this is what cooking looks like. No, this one I can get behind. And we can like add a little bit of it here too. Then we can get along with this. We can use the J button. And we can move everything down a little bit. Make it maxed. Put overlay on it. And I can just fill it in, the stuff that hasn't really adapted well, like this. And then, okay, let's see how it looks once I add the gradient. I want to try using some different colors for the gradient, like red and green. Like, sick. But that's not what the design is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like... Oh wow. Oh wow, wait, that looks pretty cool. But, honestly, this is kind of cooler. I have an idea here of what I can do. So here's the plan. We're gonna have this all covered in red. So the entire highlight is gonna be a hint of red. But here's where we're gonna make it different. We're gonna take this, we're gonna go to color, go to foreground transparent, so we can be have more freedom with how the gradient forms around the hair. And then on the other side, we can make the gradient, we can put the color as like purple or something. And then have it go from blue to red to purple. Or better yet, back to red. Or yellow. Well, maybe a darker yellow. Or better yet, blue. Well, let's see, actually. We'll start off with make sure it's purple around this area. We're gonna make it fade into it. So, when you remove this, this is what the gradient is gonna look like for the hair shading. It's gonna go from blue, red, and then dark purple. So, put that on. There. There's the highlights. Now, I don't know where that came from, but that needs to go. Looking good. Looking sharp. Looking fancy. And then, now that we're finally done with the hair, I can start to mess around with the line art. For example, taking this, get a dark purple, or no, that's too bright. We can just fade the line art to blend in with the Alright, yep. And then we can just take the... Let's make the skin color now. This will be faster since I don't have to put as much detail into skin. Just press... Oh! Let's remove the face. Let's temporarily remove the face. Oops. Right. I think that's all the skin so far. What did I do for the skin again? I want to make sure my art is consistent. Why is there a fly? What the? Get off me! Get off my face. Well, that's simple. Ah. Wow, that song's actually really good. What the heck? Gods, 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 gods. We're just gonna mess around with the line art just so we can Alright. We can just... I'm thankful that I put the face layer and everything else on the different layers. So I don't accidentally color the wrong layer. Alright. I feel like the skin is a bit too dark, or it's a bit too bright. So... Oh no, I don't want to get the hair involved though. Take the skin color, get a bit of a darker one, and then you gradient it over here, so it's darker on the top and brighter at the bottom, around here, at this point here. And then what I'm gonna do here is just put occasional gradients in some parts, just so it's we're gonna isolate some parts of the body so I can properly gradient it. Like this. And then for the neck, we can isolate that and add a nicer gradient. Since it is a neck, probably have to use a darker color, darker shade, something like this. And then I can just shape it around a bit, something like this. Then I have a few parts where the gradient is sharp, just so it looks like, so it has the illusion of depth. Something like this here, and then this here. We just need to get the illusion of it, since it is 2D art after all. It's very subtle, but it will make some changes once you fully work on it. Now, this, we're gonna do this. Watch and learn. We're gonna get something similar to skin color, and we're gonna get something more towards pink. More towards a pinkish color. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make another gradient, but first we're gonna map everything out. We're gonna map everything out in the skin. So we're gonna take the pen tool, right? Check this out. We're gonna put this here. I know it looks silly right now, like pink, what? Pink is not a color that works like, I mean, it does work, but you need to hear me out here first. So we're gonna do something like this here. We're gonna do something like this here. We just need to get the design. We just need to get the concept, okay? We just need to get the concept of it. Right? We're not in the cooking phase yet. We are currently making the recipe. Right? We're gonna put shadows where it makes sense. And since the light is coming from this area, right? From this side the light's coming from here. But at the same time, the light, there's also a subtle, a lesser light coming from this side. So we're gonna map out where the shadows are gonna be based on our light sources. So since this light's gonna be brighter, we're gonna put something on here. Something here. And make this one thicker. Because while there is still light coming from the side, it's more subtle, so the shadow's gonna be less. So we're gonna have something like this. A very subtle shadow here. Just so we have something going on. And then, we're not finished yet. We're gonna take this, we're gonna take the thing, we're gonna send it to multiply. Now, it looks too dark, right? It looks too dark. Like, Yuki, you overkilled it. You fucking burnt the food, you idiot. No, I didn't. Because this is where the gradient comes in. Oh, fuck. This is where the gradient comes in. You put it on protect alpha because you don't want it to overdo it. And you want to put it here. You want to put a gradient here, right? I'm gonna put a gradient here. Obviously, I made the skin color a bit too intense, so I'm just gonna lighten it up. Something like this. Well, actually, I think I made it generally too intense. So, lighten up. Use, like, something like this. Wrong way. Something like this. So, you have, like, a bit of a gradient. It's darker up here, and then it fades to something brighter on here. It looks nice. It looks nice. And then, you obviously want to put the same thing at the bottom here. Because it's the neck, after all. The neck's supposed to be shaded. We're gonna do a little more cell shading here. Because it's pretty much a direct shadow in this area. We can just have a very quick gradient. We don't have to spend much time. We do something like this. Like this. Oh, shibal. That's not what I want. I want to make it on protect alpha so I can make sure it doesn't do that. And there, look. It's somewhat looking nice. And then here's the cool part. Here's the part where the chef does his chef perfection. Because clearly I have not been cooking properly with the hair. So we're just gonna get the purple. We're gonna get some purple and we're gonna get some blue. Oh no, we're not going blue. We're going to pink. We're going to pink. We're going to pink. We're gonna like create a freaking gradient. But make it more subtle. Make it more subtle. Like something like this. Or make it more vibrant. Like that. Now that I can get behind. I like it when my art is more vibrant. Even though like it deviates from the original art a little bit, I want it to be vibrant. So that's why. That's why that's a thing. As for line art, we need to adapt the line art now because obviously it's looking a bit crusty. It's looking a bit crustaceous. Especially around here because it's really dark. The line art doesn't make sense. So we're gonna take this color, make it like a darker purple. So it like looks super line arty. Super cool, super line arty like this. Put it around the areas where it's dark so like it contrasts better. You can see it more. Yeah, like that. Now, my favorite part. The eyes. We're gonna do the eyes now. While I put on some nice tunes for myself so I get the hype. we listen to some Crystal Dolphin. Good old Crystal Dolphin, so I can get the vibes in. Because we're doing it for the vibes. We're doing it for the vibes. So we get the Crystal Dolphin in play. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take the eye layer, and we're gonna start mapping where we're gonna put the white parts of the eyes, which is called the sclera. So we're gonna start with this. We're gonna draw along where the shape is, like the general shape of the eye. We're gonna draw along it, like this. If you're following along, you should be able to get something like this. Why is my tablet bumpy? Where is it bumpy? Is there like specs on it? Oh, there is something. We need to remove the hair layer for a bit, just so I can fully understand where everything's going. Yeah, but if you're following along, you just need to make sure your pen goes over the eye accordingly. I just need to wipe down my screen real quick. There we go. That should be better. There are specks on my screen. I don't like it. Alright, you just want to follow along. Just like that. As for this, since the eye is from an angle this way, right? You're not exactly gonna see this part because the skin is above it. The skin flaps because the eye is a bit inwards, right? The eye is a bit in the eye. Like the eye socket. You got to think about like the shape of the human face. It's a bit in there, so you're not gonna see the white on this side. You're not gonna see any white here. Don't put white on this side, or else you're silly, or else you're goofy. Put it all on this side. And then you're just gonna go along it. You want to make sure it hugs it like that. And then make a different layer because you want to keep this as the base. Call this the base layer. And I'm gonna name this the shading layer because we're gonna add the shading part. So for sclera, when you're shading sclera, you don't just go straight up gray. Alright, you put gray, you're a buffoon. Like, you can do it. Personally, I wouldn't do it. It's just, I guess it's just a style thing for me. Like, I know people will just put gray. I mean, I know a lot of people that will just regularly put gray. But me, I'm not like that. We're gonna make it slightly purple. Because I'm different. Because I'm built different. Slightly purple. Hell, don't even make the eyes, like, exactly white. Make it, like, slightly, like, a different color. Because that's not how eyes are. Eyes are not perfectly white. There's no such thing as a perfectly white eye, and you know that. So, do something like this. Make it a bit darker. And now it's trying to blend in with the skin. Now that's a problem, because the skin's a bit bright anyways. So, like, we're just gonna make it try to stand out more. We get the purple. I think the purple is too purple, so we're just gonna backpedal a bit and make it something like this. Okay, see, that looks good. That looks good now. See, that looks good. See how good that looks? Compared to if I just use look at the difference. Look at the difference. Let's say we use the purple. Gray looks a bit bland, but the purple just looks nicer. Now, it does depend on the environment. So don't take this advice too seriously. But it really does depend on the environment. But for me, I just like it because it looks cool. Yes, it made it more vibrant. Correct student. You were a correct Nemo. So what we do from here, we're gonna start by making another. We're gonna put another layer. We're gonna put another folder. Just we're more organized. Because one thing I've noticed with artists is that they're fucking unorganized as shit. Those motherfuckers are unorganized. they don't put things in folders. They just have the layers standing out there with their dicks out at this point. Like it's that bad. It's so unorganized. I can't stand it. So we're gonna have it as a different layer, a different folder like this, pupil folder. We're gonna also put it in. We're not gonna bother putting in. We're not gonna bother making a Scalera folder for these two, for these two, because it's only 2 layers. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna have something here. We're gonna have this, and we're gonna map out what we're gonna do with the eye. Now I'm just gonna reference Rino's design a bit more here. A lot, actually, with the colors. She has golden eyes, which is really pretty. I like it. So we're just gonna trace it. Screw the fill tool. That's boring. Right. Right. Let's go back to our regular form here. So now we can relax a bit. Right. So there's a heart in the eye. Okay, got it. I got it. It's all in the bag. When it comes to me, I'm cooking most of the time. So we're gonna name this base again because this is the base color, and now we're just gonna add detail on top of the base. Now I kind of want to go overcomplicated with this actually because I love eyes that are this color. I just really think they have so much potential with like what you can do with them. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. So since we're working with yellow, I actually prefer when I'm making a darker version of yellow, I don't simply just lower the value because I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. Like this yellow looks a bit weird. I don't like it. Also, I just noticed there's a little blip there, so we can get rid of that. What I like to do with my yellows is that I make it so it's more orange than yellow when I'm shading it like this. Doesn't that just generally look better? But once again, it is stylistic. If you do want to use that type of yellow, then go right on ahead. But this is just the way I do things. Think of this as an unofficial tutorial. If you have any questions, please let me know. Please hit me with any of your burning questions for this Feel Your Artist. Because I am trash, actually, now that I think about it. If you have any burning questions regarding arts, feel free to send some my way. Now this I cannot let slide. This is a fucking criminal case. Oh my god. There's areas that are not colored in. We're just gonna start off with a bit of some refining. We want this to be more round because it's an eye. It's an eye. We want this to be a bit identical because obviously eyes need to be similar, right? Or else it's just AI art. At that point, it's just AI art. And as for this, we can use the yellow because obviously I didn't finish doing that. Right, here's what it looks like so far. We can make this a bit taller actually. Now that I think about it, I can do something like this. Yeah, I know I'm just saying things. I'm not that bad of an artist. It's just there are parts where I take too long on some certain body parts, and it's just that part of being an artist hurts me. But other than that, I just know I'm a solid artist. I'm a good teacher? No way. I should become a teacher at this point. But trust me when I say teaching art is my like worst skill, because most of the time I'm probably just bullshitting trying to sound smart. Trust me when I say this, but I'm actually just bullshitting right now. I'm just saying things out of my saying things out of my ass. You should probably take what I say with a grain of salt, because it's mostly just me saying shit without much thought. Now if it's League of Legends we're talking about, I'll be glad to teach people wave management. I'll be glad to teach people how to space during team fights. Now that's something I can teach. League of Legends, because I'm a fucking weirdo. And I watch too much esports. Alright, I'm just gonna look through some more references just so I can get a concise piece of idea. Hello Gizu, welcome. Oh, my shoulder is just trying to kill me. I'm really fighting an urge. I'm fighting the urge to do like sudden push-ups right now. I don't know why. Alright, this is the dark layer. Then we can do this. Make it brighter, more vibrant yellow. Rino has hearts in her eyes, which is really cute. I like it. Gives me Koishi vibes. A bit high, but we can obviously, the reason why I put it on a different layer, it's not that high anymore. Then we can draw the secondary heart. It's looking good, thank you. I hope your art's doing well as well. If you're doing any English work. I hope your art is doing well if you're making any art right now. You know. Alright, sure, you can talk about your VN. Oh, that's the worst heart ever. Let me do that again. Retry. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Needs to be more. Ah, you are free today. Good, good. Spend your free time wisely. Before you know it, your free time is gone. Free time can disappear really fast. Well, as for me, my status of life, it's starting to get tiring. I'm getting sleepy. It's almost 5 AM. Oh my god, you might also just make me a character. I'm not gonna copyright strike you. I'm not gonna copyright strike you. It'd be really funny. But yeah, Easter eggs, hell yeah. I love it when devs add Easter eggs to their... Why is my... Metabang, stop! I mean, at least you're being productive in a way. You're like working on your talents, which is always good to hear. Now, Gizu, I don't know if you were reading the Discord chat earlier, but I don't know if anyone in this stream right now has read the Discord chat. But so here's what I've been planning for next week. Next week is gonna be the Psycho week, Psychopath Brain Dead week. All right. Next week, I might do 5 Genshin streams in a row. 5 days of just grinding that silly game. Because why not? It'll be really funny. Five straight days of Genshin streams. I know it sounds crazy, but you need to hear out why I'm doing this all of a sudden. I'll tell you why. So, as you know, I'm not the sweatiest Genshin player. I hardly even play the game. All this, I don't really play Genshin that much. Like outside of streaming, I barely touch it. So, because of that, I am very behind in terms of story. I haven't finished Inazuma. I haven't touched Sumeru. Fontaine is out of the question. We are behind. We are very, very behind. And obviously that's a problem because we don't want to be behind. We want to be on time and ahead. So what are we gonna do about that? 5 Genshin streams, just us grinding the story quests. Literally just that. I'm even gonna do the commissions before the stream so we can have more time to do the story quests. We're gonna catch ourselves up. And also because people like watching Genshin, apparently, what I've fucking seen on this site is that people flock towards Genshin streams. At least from what I've seen, people be flocking towards it like it's like a moth to a flame. They are summoned. The Genshin fans. They come out of nowhere. They come out of the shadows. They pull up. They pull up. So yeah, Genshin, good game to stream because you can talk about a lot of shit while you're streaming it, and you don't even have to focus on the game that much. Unlike some games I've played where I've had to 100% brain focus on the game itself because of how hard it is. This, I don't have to. I could be more chill with it. Which is what I'm happy about with the streaming Genshin again. Now here's what I'm gonna do with the eyes. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do with the eyes. We're gonna make a very dark layer. You can add me to it. I really don't mind at all if you like reference me as a character or whatnot. In fact, I encourage it. In fact, I like it. More passion, more energy, more energy. You gonna make me an ice mage? Nice. I can like drop my lore if you want. Should I? Should I expose some of my lore to you guys before I make my lore video? Why is it saying I'm not using the latest version of Metabank Paint? I just noticed that's been there for the longest time. You know what? Let's get into some Yuki. Let's get into some Yuki lore so you understand what my character is all about. Alright. Let's begin with the entire Yuki lore. This will not take more than 5 minutes, trust me. So you understand when you're gonna use me as a character. Alright. So Hatsuki Kiiroku, HYK6, which is a shortened version of, you know, my name. This is gonna turn into a draw my life at this point, so buckle up, folks. Buckle up. HYK6 is my Twitch name. Hatsu, Hatsu, H, Yuki, Y, Ki, K, Roku. 6. Because Roku means 6 in Japanese. Right, now that's the name thing out of the way. No. We got the full lore. Okay, so I started existing in 2004. Alright, draw my life. 2004, I started existing. And I lived my life, you know, casually through the years until 2009. This is the lore. So, 2009 happens, and I'm, you know, this cool little guy. This cool little guy living his best life in the confines of his village. Happy. Right? Very happy. And I have my family. Very happy. Right? We are living the life in a peaceful village in the year 2009. Okay? Alright, so something happens in this year. So 5 years, peaceful life. But then suddenly, shit happens. Shit goes down. My village gets attacked by fucking monsters. Oh shit, everything's on fire. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. And oh my god, it is a mess. And oh, fuck. Oh shit. Family is also dead. Family dead. Parents annihilated. Big scary monster. Go. Grrr. Big scary monster. Attack village. Okay, big scary monster. Attack village. Okay, family dead. Mom and dad gone. But entire village has been killed. However, me, I'm still living. I've survived, but I'm like kind of dying. I'm like on the brink of death because these monsters also kind of like corrupt you. If they like attack you too much, you get hit too much, then your body gets corrupted by dark magic. Oh, Shibal, that's not what it's supposed to look like, but this is me. I'm fucking deep fried. My body is being corrupted by fucking weird monster energy fluid. And I'm the only survivor of the village. Now, I'm in this world. In this world that I live in. I live in a planet. Alright? I live in a cool little planet. Where magic exists. Alright? Cool little planet. Magic exists. Right? And in this planet, there are very powerful celestial beings called guardians. Right? They're like very strong people. Very, very strong people that were sent by basically the equivalent of God in my world to protect the people from these monsters, from these said monsters, that the same ones that annihilated my parents, right? These guys are supposed to protect us, right? Wrong. So my village was supposed to be protected by the Guardian of Ice, the Guardian of Frost, the Guardian that basically uses ice magic. And he was like late, so my village got blasted. So I'm on the brink of death. The guardians that are supposed to protect us are not there. They're too late. So this guy shows up late. He sees my body just fucking on the ground and dying. And I'm like, I'm basically getting corrupted by these guys' evil energy. And then he's like, holy shit. Holy shit. I'm late. What the fuck can I do to save this kid? Now, I have to explain something else. A completely different concept that might squish your mind a bit. So, in my world, there's a thing. There's a scale called soul polarity. I'm basically explaining my manga, which is basically this. I'm basically just giving the plot of my manga out. Soul polarity. So there's negative soul, and positive soul. Humans, right? Humans, let's name it as, let's label it H, are neutral. The Guardians, let's label it G, they are positive. On the other side, these monsters, so we'll just label it as M, are negative. So, if M attacks H, right? If M attacks... Oh, fuck. Alright. If M attacks H, right? H will go towards the negative side because they are getting attacked by M magic, so negative magic. So their polarity is going to go into this side, then they're going to get corrupted. Because humans are actually not supposed to go on the negative side. Humans are okay with going to the positive side, right? So, they're okay with going here, but not okay with that side, right? So I get attacked, my soul polarity goes this way, goes the wrong direction. We're not supposed to go that way. We're supposed to go either neutral or positive, right? So I'm fucking dying because of the fact that I'm going to the negative side. This guy is like, okay, what am I gonna do to save this kid? I'm gonna inject him. I'm gonna give my power. I'm gonna inject him with some of my power. Like, not really using a needle, but like, you know, just infusing him with your power. It's kind of like passing down your abilities to someone else. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like sharing abilities. He's basically giving him like 2% of his power, of his ice magic. And since he's super strong, right? It's basically the ice god. I have 2% of his power now to keep me alive, to free me from this thing. I'm starting to confuse myself. Fuck. I gain his magic, so I end up becoming an ice mage because I'm infused with this ice magic that was originally used to keep me alive, and now I just have it. He could easily remove the ice magic if he wanted to, but he kept it because he wanted me to become his assistant in the future. Because what these guys can do, they can give their power to someone else, and they can be their sidekick. Now, what does that have to do with me? Well, eventually I become his sidekick. Well, like 20 years in the future. But that's not where we're at right now. So I gain these ice powers, I go on adventures, I get older, I go to an underground world, I become a teenager, eventually. I go to a school, right? Let's just speed run the rest of it because these are the unimportant parts. This is the unimportant parts of my lore. Why is one of my eyes? Yeah, that's why one of my eyes is blue. Originally, my character design, what I look like without using my powers, what I look like when I'm using my ice powers, because of the power he gave me, one of my eyes is now blue. Because ice baby. Alright, so now we develop, I'm like 9 years old now, and then some shit happens. This is an entire manga arc that happens between this. Then I become like 14, I go to magic school. Alright, I go to magic school, I meet this cool teacher that eventually teaches me magic properly, how to control my powers. Alright. I meet this cool mage girl. Her name's Betty. I've drawn her before. You want to see my drawing of her? She's basically this girl. Hold on, let me get the picture so you know who I'm referring to. I meet this girl, really cool person, and she teaches me magic, and then eventually I become very strong. Like, I become very muscular, right? I have freaking strong magic-wise, right? I become strong. And then some shit happens, the story continues, and then I fight one of the Guardians because they got corrupted by one of these things, because they're not supposed to go to this side either, so they got corrupted, and now I have to fight them because for whatever reason they got corrupted by a monster. So now we're duking it out, right? They have twin tails, by the way, because they're cool. They're like, I'm fighting Hatsune Miku at this point. So like, she gets fucking corrupted. The guardian of Storm, she's basically like besties with the guy that rescued me. So I fight her, and it goes pretty terribly because it's a human versus basically what's equivalent to a god. And then some shit happens. The fucking magic item that Betty gave me, an escape tool, my escape emergency teleporter. Because hold on, I need to explain that part too. So before my fight with this god, Betty, she gave me emergency teleportation device that teleports me out of the area whenever I use it, right? So I'm fighting this god, and I'm about to die, because obviously I can't fight a god, I'm getting my ass kicked. So I use this, right? And then this dumbass, she attacks it with her lightning energy, with her lightning magic. So as a result of her lightning magic attacking this device that's supposed to teleport me away, she increases the power of this teleportation device exponentially. So it becomes so powerful that the distance I get teleported to sends me to fucking Earth. See, all of these events that happened did not happen on Earth, right? All of these, this is outside of Earth. This isn't a different planet, a fantasy planet, right? I got fucking... She fucking overloaded my emergency device. She sends me to Earth. We switch bodies, right? We switch bodies because shit happens. And now it's 2020, right? Now this is the part where, this is the important part now, because this is where it becomes relevant to my VTuber. It's the year 2020, and I'm broke. Money is not there. So I look up at a billboard, and I'm like, oh my god, what is that? Oh, it's a VTuber. What the fuck is a VTuber? Also, put in mind, I am now in someone else's body, because we switched places. So we're like, how am I supposed to become a VTuber? And then, in 2020, I like eventually work at an ice cream place. Right? Mid-pandemic, I know. Ice cream place, right? I make money, buy a PC. Then December 19th, 2020, I debut. Now, some of you guys are confused. Some of you guys are now confused because when you actually look at this channel, you're like, wait, what the fuck, Yuki? You debuted in 2020? But on your channel, you debuted in August 6, 2022. Well, you're right. I did debut on August 6, 2022. You're correct, but this is a different VTuber. This is when I'll swap with the body. See, I'm a different VTuber right now. So December 19th, 2022 happens, I become a VTuber. Right? Right. Now this is where the lore expands a little bit. So we need more space. We need more space. I debut as a VTuber. Shit happens. I reached 6,000 subscribers. 3 million views. I was you know, stocks were up. We were chilling. We were having fun. We had good life. And then I decided that, you know what? Graduate. bye. I retire. On February 10th, 2021. Bye bye. Then I come back. May 9, 2021. And I'm having a good time. And then my canon event happens. I'm another VTuber at this time. Then all the way in, what was it? February. And you guessed it, February 9th, 2022. Something happens. Now we gotta expand this a bit, even more. Let's make it expanded more. I'm literally just talking about my history at this point. February 9th, 2022 is the last day I'm this person. This is the final day I am considered to be this person. I'll not say the VTuber name because obviously that'd be a stupid idea. But yeah, this is the last day of me being her. I get contacted from another world by, you know who. She's like, hey, Yuki, I found you. I traced your quantum signature or whatever. Also, back then, I want to make it clear. I was, hold on. I need to explain another part. My name throughout all of this was not Hatsuki Kiiroku. It was not this. My name was not this. It was Kinova Belinik. That's the name before I became a VTuber. So she is like, hey Yuki, I found you. I can send someone to like switch your bodies back. So like we switch bodies again. I'm finally back to my old self. But at this point I can't really be a VTuber anymore because it'd be inconsistent. I've still used it'd be inconsistent if I still stay the same VTuber, but I'm with a different body. So I decided to rebrand. I'm now HYK6. Starting from March. Wait, no, it's not March. May 2022. And then, you know what happens. You know what happens next. And that brings us to today. Now, this looks like a fucking mess. I know. But I will now save this image. So if you ever need to reference this, you'll probably like understand it a little bit. You'll probably understand it. It looks like a fucking... It looks disgusting. But hey, I'll save it for later. For now, we gotta do this. All right, we're back in groove. We're back in groove. I was absolutely fucking cooking there. No, don't apologize. I actually wanted to talk about my VTuber lore for a while because I don't even know if I'm gonna make a manga about it at this point. So it's just like, yeah. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Obviously, this needs some work. It was a topic that needed to be talked about for a long time because I felt like my lore was pretty ambiguous. It wasn't talked about that much. No one really knew what went on in the universe of Hatsuki Kiiroku. But now you know. But once I make the manga, it'll be a banger. I don't know how to make the eyes more nice. I kind of want to do that. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Gonna do a bit of some line action here, and then we're gonna take the pupil. We're gonna take the iris of this. We're gonna protect alpha. Take some watercolor. Get a more orange look here. And we're gonna use a very small brush, like 5. I'm just gonna... No, we're not. We're gonna make it white. And we're gonna use this. We're gonna make it 5. Wait, no, that's not what I'm doing. I need to do this. Alright, and then we're gonna take the dark. We're gonna make a few adjustments to it. Take this, gonna make it slightly darker. We're gonna take this and do this. It's gonna be a little subtle, but deal with it. Subtle change. That's not very subtle at all. I'd say something like this. No, that's not good enough. Alright. That's looking nice. Alright, and then we can maybe add some more detailing from at the bottom here. So we can make a new layer, put the dark layer above it, make the light layer. So we're gonna use this color, gonna make it a little brighter, something like this. Gonna put the color, we're gonna put a thing at the bottom, big blob at the bottom. What the fuck is this? Put a big blob at the bottom. And we're gonna obviously have to nerf this area over here because it looks way too long. I'm actually gonna rework it. Looks way too long for its own good. Something like this. And then we can just make it a bit more... I want to try something new. Maybe like make it like... Make it a little more blobby. Something like this. I kind of like that. And then here's the cooking part. Here's the part where we're gonna cook a little bit. We're gonna put a little bit of gradient on this base layer. We're gonna get the yellow. We're gonna get another yellow. Get a bit of an orange-ish tint. Yeah, hello. Welcome to the stream. Whoa! That's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. I want there to be like a generous little gradient here, just like a faint one. This is what I hate about everything being on one layer. Like this. Like these. Like these. Like these. What the hell, man? I'm vibing. I'm popping off today. I'm cooking. I'm the chef tonight. And this is my best quality meal of the day. And we can probably just use white. Use white for the inside of the pupil, just so it looks more... we just add the very tiny details just so it looks perfect. Alright, then we can add another layer. I know the eye has a lot of layers, but hey look, this is where it goes crazy. Where shit goes crazy. Maybe it's not necessary to put that, actually, now that I think about it. Might also just like make it so we just have a darker color just going around the outside like this. Put a multiply layer, have something like this. Just have something circling around it. Oh, this is not multiplying at all. No, that's multiplying. Wow, you can barely see it. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good. Alright, now, watch this, watch this. We're gonna add it, we're gonna make it sparkly. We're gonna make it twinkly. With the twinkles and the brights and stuff. Wait, wrong thing. Wait. Nope, not right. Wait, we should just make a... Never mind, that's pointless. That's actually pointless. Alright, I think the eyes are good the way they are. I don't think there's any other thing I can add to it. Other than maybe like... the shine layer. The fuck? Why did it make the doom sound? Oh yeah. Let's go serious mode. My eye is glowing now. Oh. So, basically. Alright. The shine. I was thinking just wing it. Like this. But obviously that's not gonna work. There we go. That's good. It's not even. Never mind. Let me just backtrack a bit. Something like this. So what's on Discord? What's going on in Discord? Oh, I got pinged again. My eyes just trying to feel heavy. No, Yuki. Now is not the time to get tired. It's only 5 AM. This is nothing. You've slept later than this. You've slept later, Yuki. The grind set does not allow for breaks. You must keep going. I must copy this. God, it's getting really silly though. お前はもう死んでいる。Then I can just do that, and then this can go here. There. The eyes are fucking beautiful. Oh my god. Alright, now we can do some minor details for the face. For the skin. Which shouldn't take too long. What we can do here is possibly just take the skin color, make it a slightly more red, yada yada yada, get a red color. Take the blur tool, not the blur tool, what the fuck am I talking about? Take the airbrush tool, sprinkle it on top over here, like so. Actually, it's too red. Let's make it a little more orange. We take the tool, we make it a little, that's too strong actually. Something like this. Just subtle blush. That's too strong. Too strong. Just a subtle blush over here. Just so we can have some nice stuff going on here. We can add a bit of the blush to the nose. Wait, that's not right. Add a little bit of blush here. You can add some to the lips. You can make lips, which is what I'm gonna do here. Be barely noticeable, but the lips are gonna be there. It's very noticeable actually. I wanna make it so the mouth is a little thinner. I think the mouth is a little too long. We can fix that though by taking this and shrinking it. Like so. Like this. Then from here we can just like remove this. Fuck. Wrong one. We can just take this and shave it down a little bit here. And then we can obviously do this. But that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna use a brighter color. Make the skin color, make it brighter. Get a cool brush. Probably not airbrush. Airbrush, you can suck it. Get this, probably add that. Add some of this. Add some of this. That's nice. Okay, and then we're not finished yet. We're gonna take some of our blush color, take that, make it a bit more extreme like this. And we're just gonna go and grab our G pen and draw lines. Obviously that's not what I wanted. It's a little too strong, so maybe a bit more subtle. Then yeah, there's a blush. Oh, yep, forgot about this part. Can't forget about this part. Very subtle, but it's there. Alright, now it's kind of silly. It's kind of looking silly now because all of this upper body stuff, all the head and this hair and all that, it hasn't really, it's the only part that's been finished. Everything else is looking a bit dire. Everything else is looking like a lost cause. Let's remove this thing, it's trying to annoy me. Oh my god! I'm a red-nosed reindeer. Oh, okay, never mind. That's a bad joke. Let me just go remove that. Alright. We can get on with the clothes, technically. Technically, we can get on with the clothes. But we're not gonna do that right now because we actually have to do with this stuff on their head. Called the horns. And the ears. I actually don't know what Reno is. I don't know. I'm not very informed of what the lore is. Like a demon, I believe, of some sort, maybe? But I'm not sure. Anyways. We have to get into this. We can't dilly-dally for too long. No dilly-dallying today, folks. It's not happening. We're gonna name this extra layers. We're probably just gonna do this and then end stream. And it's starting to get annoyingly dangerously late. Wait, no, it's not. I be sleeping at like 9 AM anyways. Doesn't even matter how late I sleep. I'm gonna be fine anyways. Doesn't even matter. Now, I'll use a brighter one for this. Yeah, I'm using a bright one for this. As for this color over here, we're gonna take that. We're gonna use a gray. Maybe a darker gray, a warmer gray, something like this. Yeah, something like that. Now I'm just gonna take this. We're gonna. Oh shit! I made a mistake. Rare mistake, actually. Now that I think about it. Instead of doing this, we could take this, take the color, and make it darker, but we have to put it on a different layer. We can't just leave it on the same layer. We're not stupid, right? We may be dumb, but we're not stupid. Different layer. Wanna know why? So when I do this, when I like color, when I shade it accordingly, right? Because the shading is gonna be quite simple. The shading is gonna be quite simple. We're gonna take a layer, and take a layer above it, clip it, make it. We're gonna name this as base, obviously, because if it's not base, it's fucking. You're gonna get confused. Take this, set it to multiply, because today I'm gonna feel a little lazy. Boom. There. That's the entire thing done. Just kidding. Why would I ever do that? That's so lazy. We're gonna take the thing here. We're gonna get some darker colors. We can grab this. Since this is basically like fluffy ears. Fluffy little ears. We're gonna try to make it look as fluffy as we can make it. By essentially using colors a lot. Like it's a little too dark. We can fix that. And then we can take this, make it a bit darker, so it separates, it's different from the one above it. And as for this, we can make it like this. And then we can make it white on the outside, so it's more bright. And no, not purple. I like that. Yeah, I like it. I like it because so. And then we can just take this. This is gonna be the easy part. We take this. We probably just skim around the layer, something like, just so we get the. That's it. That's it for that. And then the horns, simple. Simple. You should know how to draw circular stuff. It's simple. Grab this. Yeah, I rename my layers so I don't get confused. I don't want to have too many layers going on and then I don't know what they're labeled as and then it's just gonna be cringe. It's just gonna be cringe. A cringe montage. Nobody wants that in their layering. Nobody. People will tell you that they deal with it, but in reality, they're fucking panicking over the fact that they can't find their layer. Because they didn't name it. They didn't bother naming it properly. Then from there, it's literally just cope. It's just copium from there. Copium that they'll find it. Oh! Wait, never mind. I wasn't messing up. Never mind. I thought it was. Then we can just grab the darkest one. We put the darkest shade. We're gonna put it on the very edge. You're gonna barely notice it. You're gonna it's hardly gonna be there. But it's gonna be at the very edge, so I have to be precise with it. And then as for this one, I can make it brighter so it has a more fucking fly, get out of my face. And we can have like a bright color running on the middle. Something like this. Nah, that's too bright. That's way too bright. Something like this. Is my phone run out of battery? Okay, shit. My phone ran out of battery. I can't reach chat anymore. Well, rest in peace, phone. This is the horn. Yep, there we go. It is cringe when you like lose all your layers because you didn't name it correctly. Isn't that cringe? It's definitely cringe. And if it's not cringe, then it's copium. Losing your layers is not fun. I don't know what to say. Alright. We're back. Let me do a stretch. We're so back. Okay, we're back. Oh, alright. So essentially what I need to do for the rest of the artwork is get the color of her suit, her clothes, and then we do it. Let's just do the base and then we can just end it from there. I'm starting to get really sleepy. Alright, let's make 50 layers and we're gonna name them accordingly because we like to name our layers because we are fancy. We're gonna name this one Belle because she has a bell. Bell plus choker because I believe that's a choker if like I'm looking at it correctly. Choker. No, I spelled choker wrong. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. How could I do that? Bell and choker. And then this layer will be called upper because I don't want to name it the other thing. Then this one will be called jacket. Then this layer will be called skirt. That's the layers. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna make like one layer for each of these. So I'm pretty sure there's like a hotkey for it, but I don't remember. But yeah, we put a layer for all of these. Open them up. Base. 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 And as for this one, I'll name this one base bell. And then copy paste. Name this one base choker. Alright, so for upper, well, you have to make two bases. So let's J this base, then base above. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna make the base colors. So this, we're gonna use this here. We're probably gonna increase the expand, so 2, because there's no skinny layers here. No skinny lines. And we're gonna take this, put it here. Right, this is layer 2. And no, it has to be in this one. Base above. What am I talking about? What is this? What is this splotch here? What is the splotch? Hold on, let's figure it out. What is this splotch? Line art? Okay, it's line art. Bye. Get out of here. No splotches. See what happens when you like name your layers? You can like figure it out when something's going wrong before it actually goes wrong. See the benefits now? See how good it is to like... Right, so we can like do the jacket soon. Well, eventually. I forget what her jacket looks like. Time to go on Twitter. Time to find the reference. Time to find the reference photo of what I'm working on. Find the reference photo. find the reference photo of what I was looking at before when it comes to these things. Where is it? Because I need the jacket version of it. Okay, so that's how it is. Okay, got it. No big deal, no big deal. Easy, easy. Base. Oh, I have to make two bases. Base white and then base dark. Or base light, base dark. So this one will be on base dark. Sorry, base dark will be above. Like this. Have it on like that. Then, oh, there's a little bit of skin color that should be there actually. So I'm probably gonna put that there. Skin color needs to be here. Please. Oh shit, never mind. Skin color goes there. And then whitish color goes onto the jacket. So base light needs to be something like this. What are these? Why are these here? Why are there lines there? This is gonna be darker since it's like an inside layer or whatever, inside part of it. Now we can just clean it up, clean up the coloring because we don't want it going over the lines. There's no point in the line art. That's gonna happen. Clean it up. Clean it up. Alright, and then the skirts, we should be able to do it in one color like this. Should be fast and efficient. Right, gotta do it fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we have another one on top of it because there's these little buttons or whatever. Just gonna name it silver because that's what it is. Looks pretty silver to me. I'm gonna make it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna get this. Go to the there. Just gonna color this one in, just so we can get it over with. 1, 2, 3. Then we do it here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then we go to base light. We color it down here. Boom. That's the base color. Easy. Fast and efficient. Fast and efficient. Fast and efficient. Oh, Shibal, I didn't do this yet. What am I doing? We're gonna have to do this real quick. Base choker, we're gonna have to look at this over there. Base choker. Or let's just do the bell first. Wow, Shibal, why is it going there? Oh. Okay. There we have it. I think this looks fine. I know like the top half is like 1,000 times more detailed than the bottom half, but we're just gonna do the finishing touches later. Once after, I'm just gonna do it off stream because there's no point. I'm also gonna do a background for it too, but obviously that one isn't gonna be on stream as well because why would I do that on stream? That's gonna take forever. So, yeah, this is what we have. I hope you guys like it. I hope Reno likes it because I think I'm pretty proud of this in a way, kinda. I guess there's obviously like better artworks that I made, but this is one of the better ones. This is one of the peak artworks of the time. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this actually. I'll just finish it tomorrow before my next stream. And yeah. Or not tomorrow, later today. I have a Genshin stream later, so we can't really escape the permanent streaming allegations, right? Anyhow, we've done it. We've spent at least 3 hours on this artwork. About 3 hours. I don't know how long the stream has been going for, but it's probably been about 2.5 or 3 hours. It's been a while. And it's getting late. I mean, like really, really late, like 5 a.m. type of late. It's basically morning. I might as well just wake up and eat breakfast now. Pour me some cereal. Make some pancakes. I don't know. Do something. But like, okay, back to energetic Yuki here. I'm glad my art is not as bad as it was when I drew Hong Mailing, that failure stream that I don't want to remember ever again. This is like a redemption from that, and my confidence in art is trying to come back. So I'm pretty happy. Anyways, yeah, it's getting late. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna go sit back and relax for the rest of the day, and I hope you guys enjoy your night. I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with the Genshin stream. I mean, technically it's not tomorrow. It's in about like... It's in 14 hours. I don't think anyone's gonna be there. Not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.